so good.
So in our first time in the science lab, we're just gonna go over some of the things that we're gonna be able to do when we're in the lab, okay? The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of come to an agreement on the things that we do in the lab, okay? If you see the scientist in the middle, do you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, it was kind of a while ago, I asked you guys to draw me a scientist?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
That's my scientist in the middle. And what I did is I wrote an agreement. I said my name, I put my name is Dakota, I'm a scientist, and then I listed a few things that I do as a scientist when I'm in the lab, okay?
Did you write like a second grader?
I tried my best to write like a second grader. I observe, I explore, and I ask questions. So it's kind of like a contract.
But usually people, they know how to write in cursive.
It doesn't really matter about the handwriting right now. Let's just go over what we're going to have in there, okay? And we'll come back to that. So I decided that as a scientist, I will observe, I will explore, and I will ask questions. So anytime we're in the lab, those are the things that I'm going to be doing, okay? So when we get to that lesson, you guys will choose a few things off of the board, like maybe Anthony will measure, maybe he will think, maybe he will explore, maybe Nelena will wonder, maybe she will invent, and maybe she will collect.
Actually,
Okay?
I want to learn.
That's fine. That's another thing that scientists do, right? They learn.
Quit.
And they quit for years.
The next thing that we will be doing when we have the science lab out, guys. Hey guys, I know the magnifying glasses are really fun, and I don't want to have to take them away. So please control yourselves. Okay, I can take yours.
Take it.
Don't think you can handle it. Good choice.
I can handle
Good.
mine.
Good. I'm glad you guys are honest about that. That's fine. The next thing that we're gonna have when we're in the lab, scientists do a lot of writing, you guys, right?
Yeah.
They keep journals. Anthony, are you ready?
They keep journals and something else I don't know.
Listen. They keep journals, they keep logs, they take a lot of notes, and that's something that we're gonna do. You guys would have a journal when we're in the lab, okay? Some of the things that we will have in our journal include a word wall. So you guys have a word wall in this classroom, right? Where's your word wall?
I don't know. Right there. Oh. Right there.
In the back.
No, that's called a master.
That's a word wall.
You're treating it like your glasses.
What? Dirty.
Okay, you guys are really having trouble focusing with these. Let's put them away for now. We'll get them back. How about you guys try and earn these back? What are some things you can do to earn them back?
Nothing.
Please go in the back, please, for a little bit. Take a little break.
Who, all of us?
You're being a little bit disrespectful, and I don't really appreciate that.
Okay.
No, just to Killian. He knows what he did. You can think about it for a second. So as scientists, we'll have a journal. And we're going to keep our different terms that we learn. So today I learned explore. So I would write that in the E, right? Explore. What else is there, Anthony? Anthony?
Ask questions.
Ask questions. So that would be, I would probably put that in the Q. What about you? Question? Nelena? What can you add to our word wall?
Thanks.
Nelena, it's Nelena's turn. She let you have a turn. Thank you. Measure? So where would the measure go? In the M, right? We'd put that there. Alani, can you pick one word?
Octopus.
It's something that's in our science lab here.
Oxygen.
Look at your science lab. Observe? Is that maybe which one you're working on?
Yeah.
Observe. So that would go under the O's, right? Observe. So there's a lot of fun things that we will do in our journals, okay? We'll do some coloring, talk about plants. And you will keep this with you
When you're about.
when you're in the lab so you can take notes. This is This is all about plants and parts of plants. And it's a flower, right? Cool. Isn't that neat?
I don't get it.
And then some of the other things we'll talk about later is a procedure. What procedure do we follow?
Are we gonna get our
What are our observations? What do we see? What are the questions that we came up with? Like, you know, we did our research questions earlier about space and Mars. Those would go here. And then predictions. What can we guess? What do we think is going to happen in our data?
Data.
If we have any graphs or anything like that, we'll put them there. Yep.
Are we gonna get our own? I really want to buy one.
And then the next thing that we do that I think you guys will really like is a greenhouse. Are you guys noticing a theme in our
What's a
science?
greenhouse? I
Good
don't know.
question. Good
The
question.
greenhouse
I'm glad that you asked.
builds some greenhouses. Just gonna know.
What is a greenhouse, Anthony? What do you think? You got a good start.
It's they plant. They plant.
They plant? I think a gardener is what you're thinking about. A greenhouse is what they put the plants in, right? Did you know there's a greenhouse on campus?
Where?
You guys will have to do some exploring and see if you can find it, okay?
I
But so,
already found it.
Killian, you sound like you're ready to join us. Do you want to come over
No.
and check out our greenhouses?
Yeah, we built them. See?
Are you guys noticing a theme in our science lab? Of plants? Right? So those are the things that we'll be learning about.
Oh, those are the roots.
In our greenhouses, what we do is we'll cut these out. We'll cut these out, cut the insides out,
And then put plastic.
put a plastic bag, Anthony, and then what else do you think, Anthony?
And then you put seeds inside.
Seeds? Just seeds? Anything else? What do the seeds need, Elena?
Water.
Seeds look like this.
No.
Sometimes like this.
Well, what do they need?
Water.
Water.
Water, thank you. So they'll need water, and then these they also need sunlight, right?
Yeah.
So if we made our greenhouse and then hid it in a box, would it grow? Would the plants grow? No. So
So you can tape it.
that's a good idea. We'll tape them to the window when we're finished, okay? So that they can get their sun. What else can we do in the lab?
What are these?
The next thing that we'll do in the lab is we're gonna do some reading too. Alani,
I read this book where the rabbits took all the food.
you want to tell us a little bit more about it? It's called Tops and Bottoms, Alani.
Where the bear wakes up and makes food, and then next summer, it's summer.
Mm-hmm. If you
and then
flip through the page,
then the bunny takes them.
the bunny takes what?
The food.
The tops or the bottoms?
The tops
bottom.
and
The
bottoms.
tops and the bottoms,
I
right?
know this.
You know this one too, Nalina?
No.
No? It's a pretty funny book,
You
right?
can just eat that.
Yep, it's about a rabbit who they makes a garden with a bear, and then they have to decide who gets the tops of the plants and who gets the bottoms, right? So with that book, we'll learn about what parts of the plants we use. Killian, can you come join us now, please?
What is that?
We need your help.
Are we gonna paint?
Are we gonna play?
Can you guys please just sit for 1 second while I talk to him?
Yeah, we can for 20 hours.
Oh my god.
That's like half of it there.
I want some mine.
Without food.
All right, so tops and bottoms. After we read about tops and bottoms and parts of the plants, we'll do some art. This is one of my favorite art lessons. So we'll have to talk about the tops of the plants and the bottoms of the plants and what parts we use, what parts we can eat, maybe what parts we don't use. You have a question, Anthony?
Are those waters?
Yep, there's watercolors, there's oil pastels, and there's markers on this. So we'll create our own, okay?
And green.
Carrot.
Carrot.
Eggplant, I think.
Potato.
This one is actually, I think this one's a turnip.
Oh
That
god.
kind of looks like a fat eggplant.
It does look like eggplant, but you know one difference is the eggplant does not grow below the ground.
Potatoes. Potatoes.
This is a radish.
Radish. I ate the radish.
Did you know a radish could break your
I'm
teeth?
eating potatoes.
Okay, and one of the next things that we will do,
Get my teeth.
Get my cake too.
Stuff it back up there.
One of the next things that we'll do is we'll do some graphing. Okay?
Oh my god.
You know what we're going to use for our graphing? We're going to be exploring some seeds and different colors of seeds and different shapes and different sizes, okay? And for this we will need our magnifying glasses. Not yet, but when we get to this lesson we will be using that, and I think that we're going to do this next week, okay? So as long as you guys are able to control yourselves in the lab, this is something fun that we'll be able to do, okay? There's no school tomorrow. Are you going to be here?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna see.
I'm gonna.
I don't know. Class. What?
Would you guys like to practice? Would you guys like to practice your graphing for a minute?
Yeah.
Just for a minute, okay?
Experience.
Anthony, you pick.
Red.
Girls, do you mind being partners?
Hey guys, do you want to see some magic trick?
Anthony, do you
I can hold it up for
prefer this
the
magnifying glass?
Give me the little one.
Alani and Selena, you only one?
That was cool.
We're just gonna practice for a minute.
That was cool.
I wanna give it this one. Okay.
Oh, so we're gonna sort these and put them on our graphs.
I'm just the one you were thinking we were going to do next
Yeah,
week.
just practice if that's okay.
Okay.
For time purposes.
And that's okay if you're ready to move on to something else. That's okay too.
How do you get all of them?
Just take about 1 minute and look at your seeds, okay? You can use your magnifying glass.
You don't have to take all of them.
How
Put
about
it
we
on
share?
the paper.
There. Go ahead, Nolina. We don't have to graph. We can do this. We'll do this part next week, okay? We'll just
Okay.
explore for a minute. And then we'll start.
Those are some
These are
seeds.
big fat ones.
Well, I think those are.
They look like
Oh, they're corn. They're giant.
They do look
Guys, look, these are jelly beans.
Guys, these are. They made new jelly beans. They're called.
Okay, before we put things away, I'm gonna go around and ask if what is one agreement that you can make to me as a scientist. Nolena,
Yes.
what is one thing that you plan on doing in the science lab?
I plan to do is make this whole room scientist work.
Remember the
Science
things
is
that
pretty
scientists do? They collect, they explore. It's written on the board. What's something that you would like to do?
We should sometimes scientists they make like stuff, like gooey stuff or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's called stuff.
So maybe that sounds like an experiment, right? You want to experiment? Alani, what about you?
Eating jelly beans?
Eating jelly beans? Is that something that scientists do?
No.
No. If you look on the board,
Make jelly beans.
if you look on the board, there's some different ideas.
Make oil.
You want to make, so you want
I want to
to
make a kitty. How could they have magnifying glasses?
putting them away. So you would invent something, huh, Alani? You would invent a jelly bean kitten.
My jelly bean.
What about you, Anthony?
I have a lot of jelly beans.
You want to invent some jelly beans?
No, I want.
No, I want to invent a new creature.
You want to invent a new creature? Maybe we can invent a new plant.
No,
That is called.
We'll explore some of this more next week, okay, guys?
Right.
Guys,
Anthony got some corn in it.
face the asses, please.
I don't know what this is.
Oh my god.
All right, thank you guys.
What?